New Fox News poll. We asked voters to grade potential 2016 presidential contenders based on how well they think they would do as commander-in-chief. The results? A bit surprising. No candidate included in the survey received an A average, not even among their party faithful. On the Republican side, Wisconsin Governor Scott Walker is at the head of the class with a B rating, beating out Ben Carson and Marco Rubio, who both got a B-. The rest of the Republicans getting C- grades, including Florida Governor Jeb Bush, who leads many national primary polls right now. And for the Democrats, Hillary Clinton tops the list with a B+, followed by Vice President Joe Biden and Massachusetts Senator Elizabeth Warren with B-. Wow.
I wish whoever did the grading was doing the grading when I was in college.
I know, right?
B+ for Hillary Clinton. Wow.
Well, I think this says a couple things. On the Republican side, none of the Republicans got A's, including from people who support them, right? Which I think shows that there is no perfect candidate for anyone, and that everyone has kind of a scrutinizing of political parties and Congress in Washington, D.C., and Republicans running for president as a whole. But I think that, Andrea, Scott Walker's up there right now, but he might get bumped down a couple notches once his star from Iowa fades and we get a little more into the debate with the Republican
Right,
primary.
so just like me in college, Katie, I started off the semester really strong and had nowhere else to go but down, especially in mathematics class. No, I do think that what worries me is that we saw 3 pictures on the Democratic side, but a lot of pictures on the right, and so I do worry that those grades have nowhere else to go but down. Although some fresh faces, I will say. Scott Walker and Marco Rubio. I like those 2 men a lot. And I just hope that they do not stick their foot in their mouth. That is my one prayer. Republicans have such an opportunity.
I think they're going to let you down.
The White House.
I think they're going to let you down, Andrea.
Has a big fat C, though. You know why?
He came in last.
Hug it on Jerry Jones, jumping up and down in the sweater. I think that people know too much about him. They know what he's like, and they've seen him too much. I think that's part of the problem. Scott Walker, he's like, hey, he's kind of the unknown sexy guy.
Yeah. He has a hugging problem, Harris. He loves to hug men.
Yeah, I think the C is for that red Christmas sweater he kept wearing to all the football games. With Scott Walker, though, I don't know if you read the recent Times piece on him, you know, that kind of looks at him, and they called him a nice guy, and there's a lot of ground to cover yet. We're just getting to know him, and that's actually a really negative thing for somebody like Hillary
Well, that's
Clinton.
exactly what you were just saying.
That's negative for her.
That's why he grades so high
because
right
the more
now.
you know her, polls have shown you don't like her.
And history shows you don't want to be the front runner right now. They don't usually stick around. I mean, Obama's defense secretaries have a longer shelf life, right? You just want to sort of stay in the shadows. That's the guy. Joe Biden got a B. He's excited. He put it up on his mom's fridge. He was very excited about that.
Again,
who's
doing the grading?
But don't you want somebody to have an A? This is the president. No TV tonight, guys. Not for none of you. You know TV and no dessert. You didn't get an A. Don't you want you have one of your presidential candidates to have an A?
And they were given A's. They just weren't given an A average.
Well,
so that means that some people were giving them A's.
One or two, but most of them got B's and C's. I mean,
but I gave a joke about it. But look at what's like been leading the news all week long. ISIS. Joe Biden is really the only one who's come out with the strong words. I'm going to fight them to the gates of hell. I mean, seriously, we joke about that as a one-liner, but at least we know who he is in this.
Yeah, but we don't know where he is. I mean, so many times I want to file a missing persons report for the vice president.
It's a harsh grading system. Wow. It's like that angry teacher going through a divorce that would grade you. She just holds it against you and just gets mad.
Well, I never had other.
I did.
Americans.